knows how you come across somebody once in a while you shouldn't have messed with. That's me.
I am not an African American.
You're Oreo cookie. White in the inside and black on the outside.
I don't have an afro. I have an Amerifro.
Talking that idiotic stuff you talk about, I would slap you.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Black as the ace of spades, but 100% American.
Heard around the world by everybody and their mama.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
With respect to the statements by the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, the owner is reported to have said some incredibly offensive racist statements that were published. The United States continues to wrestle with a legacy of race and slavery and segregation. That's still there.
G out of Connecticut. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the show.
Why won't Barack talk about Benghazi? Why won't he talk about the failed economic structure? Why won't he talk about the debt? Why won't he talk about amnesty for illegals? And like you just said, he's ducking Vladimir Putin. Why won't he talk about these things? But he's all the way in Malaysia, he makes it a point to talk about some comment that a billionaire basketball owner made. I mean, this is ridiculous. What the president is doing is dividing the culture of America.
You're right, G. 100%. What a smart man. I wish other people could see what this fallen Messiah is doing. He's in Malaysia commenting on quote-unquote racial issues. My question is, and I thought of this morning, the Lord put this on my mind. Who has us fighting about these things? Doesn't it seem odd that this argument is between an 80-year-old man and a 31-year-old woman who he's dating? His wife and his family should be involved, and not us. But yet, this whole country is involved in this situation. And who has us fighting over this? What do we get from it? What do we, the people, get from this situation? And how come they could have us fighting over this and protesting and carrying on about this, but not about abortion, the genocide that's going on in the black community, not about same-sex marriage, the destruction of the families, not about Benghazi, not about Fast and Furious, not about the IRS scandals, real issues that we all should be together on and fighting about. How come they are preventing us from coming together to fight about those issues, but they can get us to fight over a stupid issue like this? Who has us doing this and why? We have much more important issues happening in this country, and we cannot get this type of reaction from the media or from the people. What is behind Barack Obama responding to a non-issue while in Malaysia pretending that he's trying to solve the issue in Russia? Why? Why did he put that issue on the back burner and responded to a nothing issue? And how come the media can galvanize people to protest? There's supposed to be some big protests today down at the L.A. Clippers game about the stupid argument between Donald Sterling and his girlfriend, whatever she is to him. A bit rather, but we can't get that kind of attention with the IRS scandal or the Benghazi scandal or the Obamacare scandal. The people don't, for some reason, the media and whomever behind, we're like puppets on a string. We can hardly get people out to vote today in today's America. How come they are pulling our strings like this? And why is it that we're so foolish and blind that we don't see that we're being played? And my final question, I think, what is happening while we're focusing in on a non-issue? Did bin Laden cross the borders from Mexico into the U.S. while we were looking elsewhere? what happened, why the media is focused away from the real issue. Just something go down. Why are we as Americans so dumb that they can pull out a string and make us overreact to stupid stuff? My grandmama always told me growing up, if someone don't want you at their house, you bring your butt home. And don't be mad at them if they don't want you in their home. They have a right to that. It's their home. They are not wrong for not wanting you there. So, if it's true, let's assume that it's true. I don't see the truth in it, but let's assume that it's true that Donald Sterling does not like black people. He does not want them at his games, blah, blah, blah. Let's assume that is true. He has a right for that. He owned the team. And so it's best to know where a person is coming from, because if you go to their house and they give you some water, they could poison the water. Donald Sterling has a right to do and say whatever he wants about his team. I thought this way even during the civil rights movement, when they were doing all that sitting in on private businesses and things like that. I wouldn't feel that way about the government business. But when black people imposed themselves upon private businesses during the civil rights movement, because the civil rights movement is really over, and they would go into small businesses, private business, and insist that you feed them or give them some coffee, I thought, what dumb idiots these people really are. This is not about freedom. This is about something else. And I was young and country and couldn't even hardly think for myself. And I knew that was wrong. This issue with Donald Sterling is a private matter. He owned the business. If you don't like it, keep your butt at home. Start your own team. He has a right to this. Let's refocus back on this government and this liberal media and what they are doing to us, folks. Look what they did with the IRS scandal. They prevented people from organizing. They went into your private businesses and exposed people. No wonder TV is called programming. This is crazy. I held back until today, and then the Lord showed me what was really going on. This is crazy. I could care less what Mr. Donald Sterling think about me. I could care less what Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, when I'm called Uncle Tom or white on the inside Oreo cookie, I could care less. If you don't want me at your house, you don't want me on your program, fine with me. I feel no pain. You have a right. This is America. I just want to say quickly to my black audience, listening audience here, you are being used, folks. This is not about racism. This is about using you to get power and wealth. These folks are using you. Your own black people are using you. Just think about it. What do you get out of this situation? Nothing. What have you gotten out of any of those situations? Nothing. The only people that are out there receiving from these situations are Sharpton, Jackson, the NAACP. The NAACP here in L.A. has honored this guy, Donald Sterling, several times, a couple times at least. They're about to honor him again because from some other lawsuit, they were getting buku money from him. Now they say, oh, we're not going to do it. And we're not going to accept him until we can see that he has apologized. In my opinion, that means until we can see how much more money he's going to give us. Does that money trickle down to you? Are you the one seen on TV? Are you bouncing in and out of Barack Obama's White House? Think about it. So if you go down there to protest today, or you're mad at white people, just think about it. What are you getting from it? Nothing. No thing. You have to go back to your homes and figure out your own life, struggle through life. Most of you don't have jobs. Al Sharpton is fat on the land. You're being used. you don't really get anything. Not one black person is going to gain anything by protesting the Clippers, by going down yelling racism. They're going to go back to their homes, and later they're going to read about or hear about Magic Johnson or some other black person got some power or finance from this, Al Sharpton or somebody, and it's not going to profit the regular folks at all.